Welcome to the Juice Radio Talk Show. 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 Reality TV's church reviews. Let's talk happy love and marriage lifestyle. Come and talk with us. Come and share with us. Come and laugh with us. Come on and pray with us.
Regina Clovis, special guest. You should be following your lead. Bless. Subscribe on YouTube. Listen on podcast. We live on IG and Facebook. This episode is sponsored by Truth and Triumph Ministries.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
What's going on? Oh, Regina, your hair looks wonderful. I love it.
Thank you. Listen, this hair, trying to control it, it's a lot, but thank you.
I can understand, but it looks fabulous, Regina. I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I am here. I'm excited. Listen, I didn't get to finish all of Housewives of New York, so I didn't get to see Uber pull up on but I'm still gonna talk about it. I'm still gonna talk about the preview.
Okay.
All
Yeah, because that was probably one of the most exciting things that happened during the show. But yeah, I'm excited to get into it.
Well, we're going to talk about it anyway. We're going to talk about it because Uber was real mad that Aaron took her cell phone. Oh, I don't know. We're going to have to talk about that. But welcome, everybody, to the Juice Radio and Talk Show. We're about to have a conversation about these beautiful housewives of New York. And let's get into some of this. Now, we're going to be a little different on panel than some of the other channels. I really want to get into some of the relationships that are going on, some of the past things that happened in their life and so forth. But we're still going to have the review of these beautiful women. Now, Jonathan, have you been liking watching The Real Housewives of New York with this new cast? Uh-oh, Jonathan's freezing. You're back?
Okay, I think I'm back now. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm back now.
Yeah, so what do you think about these ladies of New York? Okay, I think Jonathan is going in and out. Let me check something here. Hold on. Let me check our YouTube page and see. Can you hear me, Jonathan?
I can hear you loud and clear. Yes.
Okay, because for some reason you're freezing. So let me check and see if you're freezing on our YouTube page. And you guys let me know in the chats if y'all see him, if he's freezing on you guys' side. And we'll go for it because I want to hear Jonathan's information on this. All right. Okay, yeah, we're working fine over here. So what you think about these ladies, Jonathan? Go ahead.
I think I want to say, comparing the Housewives of New York to the Housewives of Atlanta, this is such a much better cohesive group. You can tell that they enjoy each other's presence. You can tell that they enjoy spending time with one another. You can tell that, if they do have any rifts, if they do have any issues with each other, they handle those issues right then and there. They don't let them linger. They don't wait till the next time they see them. They will address those issues immediately. What's going on, Genesita? And I love that about them. They seem a lot more mature than the other housewives, and I love that fact. I really do. We'll get into the girls specifically, but just overall, I'm really enjoying these ladies. I really am.
I know, I am too. I'm enjoying them because they started out on the part where they were telling about their past lives, or that's what production decided to show, and I love that they did that. But it's beginning to be a little messy now. We in a few episodes, and it's beginning to be a little messy. But we gonna see. Hey, girl. Hey, Light. How you doing?
Y'all talking about New York?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I have some. I love how we're hardly ever on the same page. I love it. I love it. It makes for amazing conversation.
It does. It does. It's the shock and awe of it all. I love it. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing all right. I watched 3 hours of Housewives of New York for Jonathan.
Oh, yes. Come on, dedication.
I know, that's great. Y'all say hello to Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
Hey,
Aaron.
Aaron, I
Aaron.
hope you
I
enjoyed
hope you
your
enjoyed your vacay
vacation
in Disney
time.
World, girl.
I know. Did y'all
She looks
see
so
her
happy.
pictures? They're so cute.
Absolutely.
I was so happy to see her enjoying herself. Y'all say hello to my sis Latoya. Hey, girl. Hey.
What's going on,
Hello.
Latoya? What's going on,
Kiss
boo?
my nephew for me, girl. Kiss my nephew. All right. She says also her account has been fixed. Thank you, Jesus.
Praise God.
I
I knew it
know.
would happen.
Wonderful.
That's why I
Yes.
wasn't too
All right.
worried. That's why I
Yes.
Right.
wasn't
Yeah.
too
Because a lot
worried.
of
I knew
times
God was gonna
when
take care
that,
of it.
of course, of
hmm
course.
We know. Justin says hello. Hey, Justin. Hey, hey, hey. And Latoya said, Jonathan, do you have Windstream? I have no idea what Windstream is, but that's for y'all, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Windstream.
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't know what it is. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. So, you guys, so let's get on to these Housewives of New York. Okay. This latest episode, Jonathan, since you saw the whole thing, where would you like to start with this
Can I
latest?
talk about something that can I talk about something that happened 2 episodes ago that I must address just
Yes,
really, really quickly?
of course. We can do
So
that, of course.
so Jenna, so Jenna had okay, awesome. So Jenna had this surgery with her teeth. She has this condition that affects her skin and also affects her teeth. So she was recovering from that surgery, and Aaron came to visit her and brought her some soup. Very,
Yes.
very wonderful, warm, inviting gift of soup. And but then they get into this conversation, and Jenna's like, we're going. What is the destination that they went to? I can't remember. What was it?
Anguilla.
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 Very beautiful.
Anguilla. Yes. So the ladies are going out to Anguilla, and all the ladies have coach seats. But Jenna, she says that she wants to go over, to kind of get a little bit of a tan, and, get her skin together before the girls get there. But she also told Aaron that she didn't want to fly coach, that she wanted to fly business class or first class. And
Right.
the fact that Erin took it upon herself to bring this back to the other girls and to bring it back to them as if Jenna feels as though she's better than everyone and that she's too good to fly coach, and that, like, Erin, like, I thought you were a warm and inviting and
Nope.
friendly type of gal, but you only went over there to get some tea from Jenna, to get something from a girl who is sort of kind of on the outside of the group in a way. She really doesn't
hmm
totally fit into the entire group because
No.
Because she's
she's kind
never
of got
been that kind of girl.
hmm
exactly. She's never been the girlfriend type of girl, at least in
Right.
my opinion. So for
Right.
her to go to the other girls and be like, "Oh, Jenna didn't want to come with us because she didn't want to fly coach, and she's too good for all of us," and that bothered me so much. And now Erin is my least favorite on the show, for real, for real.
Let me
What did
tell
y'all think
you,
about that?
I did not like that either. I saw, and I'm so glad you brought that up, Jonathan,
Mhm.
because okay, first, Aaron is like that Sour Patch Kids to me.
Right? Yes.
One moment
Wonderful.
she's sweet, next moment she's sour.
Yes, exactly. Wonderful metaphor.
So when she went and gave the soup to Jenna, I thought, oh, this is so nice. Okay, she's fine. Because I still wasn't liking Aaron because she did something. Now we love our Aaron that's in our chat. We
Of
love
Of
her.
course.
course.
Of
Of
course.
course.
Absolutely.
But I'm so mad that this Aaron has the same name as our lovely Aaron because she's totally opposite of our Aaron.
Right.
But she went, she bought her the soup, and of course Jenna is still getting off of, she's healing, and Jenna blamed her comment on her medication, which I'm not 100% sure that that's what it was. But
No.
I think that Jenna is, I mean, yeah, Jenna is trying to open up to the ladies. This is a
Agreed.
whole different group of ladies for Jenna.
Exactly. Exactly.
Apparently.
Exactly.
And Jenna's trying to open up to them. And then Aaron is going to take a private conversation that they had, and she couldn't wait to get back to the ladies.
Say that again, Regina. A private conversation? Was it not a private
It was a
conversation that did not need to
private,
get to the other girls?
and she couldn't wait because I think she packed that before she packed her luggage to go to Anguilla.
Oh, okay.
I think she did. She was ready to unpack that when she got to Anguilla. And I don't understand what, but I think it might be a form of jealousy
Agreed.
that
I would
Jenna
agree with
has
that.
because Aaron is really Erin is the candy of this show. She's the one with all the money.
Eh,
I think
I think
Jenna
so.
is.
I
I
think
think
it's
that
Jenna.
would
Jenna.
be
I'm
Jenna.
sorry, Jenna. Jenna, thank you. I think
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay,
Aaron
okay,
is
okay.
jealous of Jenna. Aaron is jealous of Jenna because Jenna is the money. She's the candy of the show. She has the money.
Right.
Aaron is maybe who is Aaron? Maybe she Kenya, maybe.
She. I won't. I don't think. I won't say she's that bad.
Oh,
Oh, I would give her Portia. No, not Portia.
No, because we like
I
Portia. I'm
Yeah,
cool with
we do
Portia.
like Portia. I don't know who we will give her. Maybe we have to give her
Because
Kenya.
Aaron is an Aaron. Here's the
that's what
thing.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Um,
Maybe Kenya is the right person to kind of compare her
but see,
to.
I enjoy
Yeah.
Kenya sometimes. This is my thing.
That's true.
For
Mhm.
and that's why I'd rather keep Erin as Erin because she has her own thing going on.
Right.
But I personally see no problem in saying what she said. It's just the way that she positioned it. And
That's true.
also it shows how Erin thought of it, how she felt like she was
Ooh,
second rate because somebody would rather have a business class seat rather than being in coach. And to be honest, it's like Jenna is grown, okay?
Grown. Grown.
And if she wants to fly business, she should not have to work her brain to figure out an excuse to give her new friends
right.
that she would rather be in business class. And it's not just being in the business class, it's also the
Yeah.
whole process in the airport that she did not want to go through. And if she
Right.
has gone and grown herself, grown her business, grown her brand to the point where she does not have to be in coach and she doesn't want to be in that space, not saying it's lower, just saying it's a different space. Okay.
Right.
Sit right.
Exactly.
She would rather be there. And to be honest, I don't blame her because think about those times where, Real Housewives of Atlanta, like they fly out. We usually see them if we do see them. We usually see that they're in coach or first class, not coach. We usually see that they're in
Business
business or
class
first
or first
class and
class.
things of that nature.
Right.
For her to
Yeah.
have a preference like that, and also she is killing two birds with one stone at the time. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
she's doing what she needs to do to be comfortable. I bet you she made sure to prepare herself for the time that she's going to be spending with these women.
Mhm.
Because y'all remember the last time she was with them women upstate New York or whatever.
Right.
So she did what she had to do. I
And she
have
will exit real quick. She'll exit
okay
Okay.
because
early
she
in the
got to do what
morning.
she.
She'll be out.
But that was really weird to me. They were upset at her for nothing. We already talked about that. I'm not gonna go there.
Right.
But that whole situation with Erin, okay, as I was looking at this today, I said I would be able to handle everybody on this show. I would
Yeah.
really enjoy people like, Bryn, she's just a hoot nanny.
Ain't she?
And
Yes.
I feel like Erin, she's one of those people that likes to dish it, but give everybody else the same issues, like saying that Bren was too sensitive, or saying that Uba was too sensitive, but they were calling you sensitive for being.
But I think that's what Erin does. I think that's her deflection. She does not
Exactly.
want it on her, so
Right.
she tries to put it on everybody else.
You
But
right about that, Regina.
going back to Jenna,
Mhm.
Jenna is very she is not confident in her own skin, literally.
Right.
And it's like, just listen. All they have to do is listen.
And if she's not comfortable in her own skin, and if she prefers, listen, I'm going to fly out so I can get a tan, so that
Mm-hmm.
when the girls come, I can fit in. Now, we have to remember, Jenna is also the oldest of the group,
Right.
or the eldest, we'll say. So
Mm-hmm.
she's still trying to think in her mind, I can't fit in body-wise with
Right.
these
With
women.
these kiddos.
But let me tell you, Jenna, if I had your body, I would be showing them ladies something. I would
Honey.
be showing them. I
I
would
don't care. I
Okay.
don't care what kind of patch is going on my body. Shoot, they would have been seeing that.
Okay.
But you have to understand a person's place where they are, and if she's not comfortable with that, let her fly out. And we know Jenna ain't flying coach.
No,
But here's
Okay.
my other thing.
I don't know why we surprised.
Well,
Here's my other
I'm
thing I
not.
thought, Jonathan. I thought this. I said, wait a minute. All the ladies got mad because Jenna flew out first class. Why y'all didn't fly first class? Ain't y'all
Okay.
y'all got money?
Okay.
Where y'all money at? Because
Where's it at?
you always on that phone talking about your sponsors and everything. Where was your first class ticket sign? I'm just saying.
Now, at least she didn't sound like she was too upset about that. Because I
didn't
don't
seem like
believe
it.
she cared. I think it's just that Aaron, especially the way she brought it
The way
to
she
them, it's like
presented it was
Aaron, what she was
terrible.
doing the most. And I love what Tammy said. Tammy said, I would rather fly business slash first class
Oh,
too.
my
Trust.
cousin know that.
Okay.
Hey, Tammy.
What's
Hey,
going on,
Tammy.
Ted? So
And
Check
happy
she
to
this out.
see
said,
When
you.
we fly, that's what we do. I will get a first class
yeah,
ticket or business if that's what they have. But I don't put me back in coach. I have prayed and I have done too much to go. What the
yes,
song
yes.
say? I can't go back now. I
Okay.
Okay.
I can't go back. Is that the song? I come too far.
From where I started from, okay?
Okay.
Lady,
Nobody told me that I had to go back to sit and coach,
that's
okay?
coach.
And I
Okay.
don't
And I
believe
don't.
he's brought me this far to put me back there and coach.
That's it,
Okay. Thank
Jesus.
you.
That's it. I ain't doing that.
And she said, I
come
will
too
not
far.
apologize for it. And I appreciate that. But
Right.
yeah, that Erin, I don't know what it is with her, but she needs to do some truthing with herself
Right.
because
Hey,
how I feel, hey, reality. Hey,
Hey,
Christina.
reality.
reality.
I just feel like y'all need to leave Jenna alone.
Y'all need to really leave Jenna alone. Now,
Leave
Jenna is
my
trying to
girl
come out
alone.
her shell, and she's trying to come out her shell and have y'all fit in where she is, because Jenna ain't got to come down off of nothing.
No, and she won't. She will
Okay.
not.
Not. She does
She
not have
won't.
to come down.
And that's what I love about her.
Y'all got to come up.
I have been enjoying how Bryn flirts with her. I love that. I think it's
Oh
hilarious.
my goodness. Can I tell you how much
I
I
love it.
adore that in this last episode?
I love it.
Like, and even if it's just for the cameras, I love to see
He's
it because
cute.
yeah, it is. I
But
love
y'all know she
Bryn.
really, y'all know she really would do that. Y'all know she
Oh
really
yeah,
would make.
and I know I all
Okay,
don't.
and what did Jenna say? We will sign that prenup, okay? Because she ain't getting my coin, honey.
That's what she ain't
Okay,
doing. But see, that lets you know she thought about it.
okay, exactly. Okay, she will
I
consider it.
love it.
She
I
will
love it.
consider it. And listen, Jenna is like, listen, I'm okay. I'm really okay. Hey, yo, hey. But you know what? I am not mad at Brent either for flirting with money bags. That's what I'm gonna call Jenna.
Okay, I love that with money
Jenna,
bags.
Jenna,
Okay,
money bags lying. Okay.
Jenna say the
yes.
bank statements, the credit card statements.
Okay.
Jenna, no, I mean Brent. Brent was like, okay, the bank statements, credit
Okay.
cards. She
She
done
said
thought about
Bryn
this thing.
Lyons.
Oh, Bryn
And
Lyons.
she done
Yes, that
broke
has
up
a
with a girlfriend too.
Child.
right.
It's
Okay,
time to
she's
move
single,
on in,
ready to
honey.
mingle.
Brent ain't waiting and playing. She is
Oh,
there.
okay, and I'm so glad that Jenna didn't call Brent out for that terrible charcuterie board,
Charcuterie.
charcuterie board that she gave her. Like,
She like, what is this?
it's the thought that counts. It really is, and I just love that. I really did. That was the highlight of the show for me.
Child, that wait, I did see the bacon wrapped banana.
Bacon wrapped banana, like girl.
Now, though, here's another issue. I don't know when y'all. Okay, there was a scene or whatever when they were fussing back and forth, and Sai said, "I want to order my food, please." And he's
Yes.
like, and Aaron was like, "No, we're not going to order. We're still having a conversation." I truly feel like Erin does not eat like
I
that.
don't think she does.
No.
She
do not
doesn't care
think she
about
eats.
food. She don't know. I have to mention this one more time. We have mentioned this before, but
Mhm.
when they were up in New York, she gave them caviar on Pringles. Where is the food? And this and this,
And then
this
at her at her anniversary, she had pigs in a blanket.
now
Like
that now girl.
you got this grandiose party, and you're giving us this party city food. Like, what is that?
Where's the tapas? Where's the good little stuff? Little pieces of little salmon, little pieces of
Y'all,
maybe some macaroni and cheese balls,
At
fried
least
macaroni
have
and
some
cheese.
sliders or
Aaron
something.
don't
Give me
eat.
some hush
Aaron does
puppies. Give me
not
something.
eat. Aaron don't eat. Aaron
She
does
don't
not.
eat.
She don't eat. First of all, they had to when they were listen. We just gonna talk about all the scenes, all the episodes.
Yes.
Right,
First
right.
of all, when they were at her house, that her air went out. She wasn't even cooking breakfast. I mean, Si woke up and was like, I don't smell nothing.
I don't smell
Okay.
nothing.
Nothing.
Si was like, I don't smell nothing.
Where the food at?
Nothing cooking. Jenna had to come in there and say, okay, you need me to help you? Listen, Aaron is not gonna feed y'all. Y'all saw what
No.
Uber did. Uber got in the car and went
Okay,
to the
goodbye.
Okay.
I'm gonna get me
Yes.
something to eat. I ain't gonna sit
Yes.
here and
store was
wait.
closed. She was like, I'm out of here.
And then, and
Okay.
that's a problem. And I'm trying to figure out why Aaron think that is some kind of a problem. Like, look, not everybody eats like you. You don't
Right.
eat, sis, and that's okay.
That's
But you
okay.
need to accommodate the people that are with you. Did
Right.
y'all see how much
Exactly.
food was available readily as soon as they got into Anguilla?
Okay, because
Cousin Willie.
Sia was the one that was doing the trip. Okay, she made
And
sure
you ain't
them
see
girls was
Uber
eating.
leaving to go to some corner store to try to get her something to eat, did you?
You didn't.
Okay,
You didn't see no Uber car, no Lyft,
no,
no none of that, no
nothing.
DoorDash. She was
Child.
fine. But Jennifer, going back to that comment because that was so funny, and she was like, "Well, I don't think we should, Aaron. I don't think we should order yet. I think we need to finish our conversation." And
I'm
so I was like,
hungry.
"No, I'm hungry."
Okay,
I would have been with Aaron. I mean, with Sai. I would have been
side.
with Sai.
Yes.
I'm
I
eating.
need to eat, girl. We can
Okay.
talk and eat at the
And
same
then have
time.
your
We can
conversation.
multitask.
I'm over here talking
Right.
to the waitress. You can talk to her.
Okay.
I'm not stopping you from talking.
I'm not even in this conversation, girl. Like this ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all can order later. Bring me an
Okay.
appetizer or something.
You're like,
Okay. I will
yes,
have
I would
food
like.
in front of me, honey.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I would like my salmon, please. Thank you. God
Okay.
bless you.
Listen, I would have had to get up from the table and go to the bar and sit bar side and order me some food.
No,
Okay.
y'all ain't
I'm
evicting
not
me from my
waiting.
area. If y'all gonna
Mm-mm.
have the conversation, I'm not even in your conversation. I'm conversating
Right.
with this lovely waitress here. So
Okay.
do y'all, okay?
And I'm
And
gonna do me.
Yes.
at
Okay.
all
With
times.
fork to mouth, honey. Fork to mouth.
Work them
Okay.
out. Mm-mm. Even if they would have bought a salad. Even if they would have
Yes.
bought
Okay.
a
I'm
salad,
eating
don't
it.
bring something.
And to be
Right.
honest, I believe that Aaron would not be upset if they sat there and talked the whole time and just had drinks and some crackers and she would have been cool.
She
I
would have
really
been
do
cool.
believe that she don't really need to eat like that.
I don't
And
think
that's okay. But not everybody's on that. And Aaron need to open her eyes and realize that we need
But
food.
you guys think I think that Aaron, there's something going on within Aaron herself because she got into it also with Jessel. She
Mhm.
got
Mhm.
into it with Jessel. She keeps getting herself into other stuff. So I think there's something going on that Aaron does not like about herself. Let's talk real
Right.
quick about when Bree, no, I'm sorry,
Mhm.
Sai. When Sai got into it with Jessel about
Mhm.
the $20 bank account thing.
Right.
Now, I want to say this.
Say it.
Jessel has her own thoughts of what her hardships are.
Right.
Agreed.
Uh-huh.
Sai has her thoughts of what the hardships are.
Right.
Sai saying that, listen, at least you had $20 in your bank account. I didn't have nothing. I don't think it was a comparison that she really understands. I don't think Sai understands
Mm-mm.
that Jessel's problems that she went through still are problems that she went through. Just
Right.
because Sai thinks that she was in a better place, that Jessel was in a better place, does not mean that Jessel didn't go through some hardships in her life, and she's trying to diminish what she went
Yeah.
through.
There
Okay.
are levels of hardship
Right.
Right.
that we all see, but what means hardship for one person may not exactly mean hardship for the next. And to be
Exactly.
honest, if Sai was on the level of a Jessel, maybe she might consider it hardship as well. I think
Right.
somebody needed to just step in and say, hey, we all apparently have different stories. And
Right.
as far
Mhm.
as Jessel is concerned, I'm not saying that she's lying,
I don't
but
think so.
I don't think that she's lying. Her level of now, I don't like the way she treat her mama.
No, I don't like the way
Me
she treats her
neither.
husband either. I don't like the way she treats anyone. Besides the
Mm-mm.
Agreed
girls.
on
Besides
all
the
of those
girls.
sides. Now,
Right.
if I didn't know the way she treated her parents, then I would have been a lot more understanding. But knowing how she treats her parents and saying that, oh, I'm not what she say, I'm not spoiled or anything by my parents or anything like that.
You know why
Girl.
she probably has that feeling toward her parents? Because she said
Mhm.
that she had to go live with her uncle. Wasn't she the
Right.
one who had to go live with her uncle? So
Yes.
she may still have some resentment
Resentment.
towards her parents because of that.
I think Jessel feels entitled. I think she feels like
Agreed.
she's an entitled woman, and then she feels like she's entitled to the best. And here's the thing: broke for Jessel is not the same as broke for Sia.
It's
They
not.
clearly have
Oh
two
no,
totally different
no.
stories,
Sorry.
and so you cannot undermine what someone else's struggle is just because it's not on the same level
Or
of
it doesn't
your
look like your
struggle as
struggle.
you see it.
Right.
Yes.
As you see it. Y'all
Yes.
have two totally different lives. So tell your stories, receive them as you will, and
And
move
let
on.
that be.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
we don't need to compare stories. That's
We don't.
that's what we don't need to be
We
doing.
don't.
But Erin, I think it's kind of weird because she's the one of the main ones trying to bring up the stories about Jessel and say how
Right.
she doesn't believe it and all that stuff. It's like, Erin, are you trying to reconcile your privilege or something? Like, I'm trying to figure out
Mhm.
what's going on with that. It's kind of weird. And I did think it was funny how Sai kind of went off a little bit on the boat, yelling at her. I said, "Hey, Brooklyn, how's it going, sis?
Okay.
She's a
Yes.
real one."
But
But
Okay.
see, I felt bad for Jessel when she
oh, I
was
didn't.
going off on her when she was, because I was like, y'all are not getting Jessel. I know Jessel feels as though she's acts this way. That's the way she was raised. That's who she was
But
around. She
but
has
Regina,
learned.
but Regina, whose fault is that?
I don't know if it's anybody's fault. I wouldn't say it's somebody's fault.
See, I would say
They
it's
don't
Jessel's fault
understand.
because of the way that
Yes.
Jessel presents herself,
Thank you.
because of the way that Jessel interacts with the other girls. You
Mhm.
cannot be surprised with the way that they respond to you, Jessel, because of the way that you are.
But y'all
And I
realize
don't think
that
she
Jessel
sees
does
that.
not see that she's doing anything wrong.
She doesn't see that, and
No,
that's
but
the issue.
at the
Mhm.
very least, though, one thing I will give to Jessel, she's slowly but surely learning because
I
Mhm.
agree
at
with that.
least she didn't even look good at what Jenna got her. She said, "Oh, thank you,
Right,
thank you,
right.
Yes,
She learned her
thank
lesson.
you,
call
She
it a
learned it
Christmas
quickly.
tree.
thank you."
Right.
Okay.
Let me tell
Mhm.
y'all, if Jenna Lyons came and gave me a gift bag, I would be so grateful. I want all the gift bags, all
Okay,
the
you
Give
ones
got
me
an
that
everything you
extra.
y'all
got.
don't want. I
You
want
got an
all.
extra one, girl.
I don't care who you sponsoring. Let me have it.
Okay,
Send
I
them
want
my
it.
way. I ain't making. And Sai, all she does is complain. Oh, these are her
She
sponsors.
does,
Sponsors. She's her sponsor. I think she's jealous. I
and
think
I
she's
think so too.
I think it's based on what she has or hasn't have, or just not understanding Jenna's world. Okay.
Agreed.
jealous.
Agreed.
And Sai, not saying she came up from her upbringings. That's what she has. That's what she knows. And Jenna's from a whole different world. She may not truly understand what it looks like to
Mhm.
give people gifts in that
Mm,
world. And it's
right.
going to be like that. Look, have a little bit of this, have a little bit of that. See what I'm giving out here. And also think about this as well. It's like, it's not like Jenna took a video of them unboxing the stuff. She's just said,
Right.
"Hey, this is what I'm giving
Here.
my friends."
Exactly.
On
She's
that video. So
Jen,
she pushing it for me on that
Jen is
one.
See,
really on her Candy Burris, and I'm loving every
That's it.
single second of
yeah,
it.
That's it.
And I love the fact that she really doesn't let too much get to her. Even when they brought up the fact that they were upset when she got to Anguilla, and they started talking about the fact that she didn't want to fly coach. She didn't let that really get to
yeah.
her too
Nah,
much. You
But
know what I'm saying? And I
Jenna,
because they
love
don't
Jenna
that.
understand.
keeps stuff
And
inside though. If you notice, Jenna keeps stuff
She
inside.
does.
she
She's
does.
not
She
an
does.
externalist. Even when they were sitting at the table a few times, they said, Jenna, tell us how you feel when they were talking about the green lingerie. They were like,
Hmm.
tell us, you should have been mad. Say that you're mad. So they try and pull things out of Jenna to say. But Jenna, she internalized, she holds a lot of that stuff.
And I really
in.
do believe it's not only with her upbringing, because it's not like she was sharing as a child with her mother, but
No,
also it's not like she has a group of girlfriends that she does now. This, you can tell this is
this is
fresh,
new.
brand new
Exactly.
territory for her, and she's
Right.
just learning how to operate in these spaces. I
Yeah.
Hmm.
totally get it. And for her to just try to be open, that's just not a thing for her.
Right.
Mhm.
So, and then there was one time she was trying to be open, trying to tell them their real name, but it wasn't the moment, because that's when Bryn was talking about her situation and what she went through and why she don't really celebrate Thanksgiving and stuff like that, because she
Watch
doesn't
the
really
way
have
Jenna stuff.
family.
Mhm.
So it's
Hmm.
like there was a lot to be piled on. So it's like things got swept under the rug, and
Right.
she hasn't had opportunities, and they're not seeing that she hasn't had the opportunity to really give them what they're looking for as far as more of Jenna.
And
Yeah.
what I don't like is they're not trying to give Jenna a chance. And I hate that. And they really don't want to try to get to know her. They feel like Jenna should be the one that is trying to get them to know her. They want Jenna to be the one that is proactive. But Jenna's not
She
really
ain't that
that type
girl.
because she don't know y'all. Okay,
Right.
that's the
Exactly.
issue. She don't know
And then
y'all.
look what happened when she does get vulnerable and share some secrets. They get out to the girls, and the girls make fun of her and get mad at her because of
Exactly.
something so simple. She did
Right.
not want to fly coach. I'm with you, Jenna. Next time you get on the flight, get me a seat right next to you, girl.
Thank you.
Because I ain't flying with them either.
Okay.
But
But I think eventually Jenna's going to get to a space where she says beforehand, so she won't have to ever, because I'm sure she's learning in these spaces. Look,
yeah.
y'all, I'm flying this and I'm going early because of this. All right, y'all be blessed. Nah, goodbye.
Okay. I'll see y'all when you get here. Okay.
Okay.
2 days later.
Okay, 2 days later, because I was in, oh gosh, what hotel was she in? She was in some big hotel.
I
Oh,
can't
she speaks
remember.
of all the fabulous
The
famous
really, it was a really fabulous
that she's
hotel.
around.
Hmm.
But
But
yes,
what about Bryn's brother? Weren't they like twins? They look so much alike. Did you guys see the episode where her brother
they
was
look
there?
I
exactly
did.
alike.
Yes.
They are identical.
And she was talking about the fact that she's thinking about having a family and she wants to get married. And, she really doesn't want to go through the engagement. I love the fact that she doesn't want to go through engagement. She just wants to go ahead and, walk down the aisle. I
Just
really
do it.
love the fact that she's so open. And Regina, that's why I like to say she's like the Mia of the show, like Mia from Potomac. She's like the Mia of
Good.
this show for me because
Mhm.
she's a good time girl. But, I think she's smarter than Mia, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not only smarter, but not exactly a liar. Not a
Right.
liar.
No.
She may
Right.
embellish, but
Yes.
she don't really lie.
Right, cause Mia be lying.
Lie.
Like Brit, I like what you said. What you said, Bryn exaggerates. She
Yeah, she
embellishes a little bit. She puts a
exaggerates.
little seasoning on it.
She
You
put
know
a
what I'm
little
saying?
seasoned salt.
And
Yeah.
Aaron picked that up so fast. She was like, I don't know. I just don't think you're telling the truth. And again, Aaron needs to get a pot for Halloween, a pot for Christmas, a pot for Valentine's, and a
Child.
spoon for her birthday because she stirs every pot that she can find.
Okay.
She
And
is a
now
pot stirrer.
the biggest thing that they were fighting back and forth was about that whole thing about Bryn flirting with her husband.
With Aaron's husband.
Yeah, with Aaron's husband. In
Hmm.
my opinion, you guys, she knows who Bryn is. To
Right.
be honest, if she was saying that to Tyrone, I really wouldn't give a flip because that's her.
Okay.
Aaron
And
wanted to make it to be a big deal because to her, she just wanted something to
but her
be.
husband was laughing too. Like I wasn't.
Exactly.
But then her husband had the conversation with her.
Right,
And
and he
now
gonna act
everything
like he had a
changes.
problem with it. Like,
Yes,
but
really.
I think he did that because he saw that Aaron was affected by it, and
Exactly.
because he wanted to pet Aaron because he wanted to say, "I'm on your side, boo
And
boo.
stay
I'm
married.
here for you." He's like, Aaron is her yes man.
Here's to the next 10 years.
And they probably belong together. I hope they're happy together.
They probably
But
do belong
but
together.
if
Yes.
but y'all know who Bryn is, and y'all know how she operates. You know she don't want your man, Aaron.
Well, she might.
I don't think so. And
Her
and
tagline
here's
is, "If you make
I
me
don't think
mad, I'll
so.
date your dad."
Here's what I believe. I really truly believe she was just being herself and being
Hey,
funny.
Curves.
Right,
I
I think
really
so
don't
too.
believe she want that man. I
I don't
really don't
think
believe
so.
that.
No.
No, I think it's just the funny stuff. And we've gotten to see so much of Bryn in
Yes,
this little bit of season. It's like you can clearly tell that's just her. And we're all just
yes.
laughing at the jokes. I don't
Right.
see any seriousness because she wasn't trying to be all over him the whole night. No, nothing. She was
No,
just
she
doing her
wasn't.
thing.
She wasn't
That's
even
all
touching
her. She
him.
was
She
Real
wasn't
Housewives
having
of New
any
Yeah.
York.
physical
She didn't do
contact
nothing
with
like this.
him.
No,
She
nothing.
didn't do none of that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Child.
right. Tammy said this. Yes, Curves. This is Real Housewives of New York that we're discussing. Y'all say hello to Curves in the chat.
Hey,
Hey, girl.
Curves.
Hey.
Hey.
Tammy said, I watched this because all the football was over. She said she appeared to me to be living by old unspoken rules. Don't talk, don't trust, don't feel. And she said something like this, something else here. Unspoken family rules. I'm not sure which
Mm,
one that was because we were talking in the midst of it. Curve
It's
said
still like
this. She
Aaron.
said, I watched one episode. They are better than expected. They are. It's
Absolutely.
really
Agreed.
good, Curve. It is really good.
Agreed.
It is good. Uba decides to push Aaron in the pool, which I was
No,
like, okay, okay. Uba pushed Aaron in the pool. And
Right.
y'all know Aaron just wanted an excuse to get Uba back. And she got her back. She pushed her in the pool. But not only did she push her in the pool, she took her cell phone.
It was actually Sai who pushed
Sai
her in the
pushed her in the
pool.
pool.
Okay.
Aaron didn't was going to do it. Aaron was planning to do it either that day or the
She
next
was
day.
talking about doing
But
it.
Sai was the one that actually ended up doing it. But Aaron did take Uba's phone. And did you find it interesting that initially Aaron said she had it for 15 minutes, and then when she was talking to another girl about it, she said I had it for an hour. So which was it, Aaron? Did you have it for 15 minutes or an hour? Which
But
which
listen,
one was
she
it,
got really
girl?
upset. She got really upset. Uba got upset, and what's her name? What's this lady's name? Jesso.
Sai? Oh,
Jessa.
just so.
Jesso was siding with Uba. Jesso was
And,
like, yeah, I understand because Jesso really don't have it in. I mean, she don't really like, Aaron that much anyway.
right.
But what do you guys think if and like Aaron was saying, well, I could have gotten upset if she pushed me in the pool. I could have been one of those people that really got upset over that too. And yes, I get it. I get what Aaron was saying as well.
That
And
was a
she's not
valid point.
wrong. It's right. She's not wrong for what she said. But even though she said she could have got upset, she have to understand that that very statement is going to actually be in the benefit of Uba, who got upset because you took her phone. And Uba had a valid point. She says, I need to call my family to let them know I'm okay.
Right.
And you can't find your phone. And, so they got into it. That was something else. I mean, ooh.
And I get it. Some people's phone mean a lot more than other people. I'm not saying that Erin should have known, but I'm thinking that kind of Erin should have known. Maybe she thought that just because she doesn't, I don't think she thought about it at all, to be honest
I don't
with
think
you.
she did either.
No,
Like,
she did.
because though Uba may not have children or anything, but she's very close to her family. And we
Right.
certainly got the hint of all of that, from the beginning. So I'm not surprised. And to be honest, with all these grown women, why would you play around like that? These days,
Right.
a phone is not to be played with. We that's our connection, and we're used to being connected now. So to take
Right.
that is like, no, we can't do that.
And
To
listen,
be honest, I thought
Sai's the one that's doing it. She's the one that's a social media person, the Instagrammer. Somebody would have taken her phone.
it would have been a done
Right.
data.
And she's the one that told Uber, oh, she's pranking you. She's pranking you. She's got, it's like certain things you just don't do. And even I understand like what Aaron was saying, you don't know who's going to get mad at what, but when somebody does, and just simply apologize and say, hey, I didn't know it was going to be that deep for you. So I truly apologize and it won't happen again. That's all. Aaron said in the
You should
chat,
have did that.
Aaron is not representing the name right. LOL.
She ain't.
Okay.
She
She's
ain't.
not at all. No.
Not like my Aaron. Oh no.
Okay.
Our Aaron. Not like our
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She ain't like her.
But do you guys find it interesting that Aaron hasn't even apologized to Uba? And she's acting as if she doesn't know why Uba is mad at her?
Because
Like-
she's blameless, Jonathan.
Well, who has
Thank you.
Aaron apologized to except
No one.
she continues
Except
to
for
apologize
Bryn.
to Bryn. She
Bryn,
continues
yeah.
to apologize to Bryn, but then
Because-
she keeps doing things to Bryn.
Because Bryn is
Right.
like a baby, and you don't want Bryn to be upset.
Right.
Bryn will totally, as you can see, she didn't even go to dinner that night when she was upset
Yeah.
with what
She's
happened.
like, I'm not going.
No, I'm not going. And it's
And then
like
she went and told
there are
Aaron, I'm not going, and this is why.
there are consequences, and she knows because she's been known Bryn.
Mhm.
So she
Right.
knows that there are consequences for Bryn being upset at her. So she will apologize. She will back down. She don't know Uber from a can of paint. And the problem is she should have known because it looked like Uber about to kick her teeth in or something.
And I think that's
Yeah.
why Jenna and Bryn are my favorites because they are all about protecting their peace. They're all
Yeah,
about
buddy.
protecting the energy in the room. They're all about being in a good space. And I love the fact that they do that. But
Yes.
for me, I feel like Erin wants everyone to cater to her. Erin wants everyone to know what's going on with her at all times. And Erin wants everyone to have all eyes on her at all times. She wants to be the center of attention. And this is an ensemble cast, girl. And she's not even the most interesting cast member in the group, to be honest. So I'm really not feeling Erin in this moment at all.
Mhm.
As per usual.
I'm not feeling
usual.
Aaron. right now either. But I
Ooh,
do
I got a quick
again.
question.
When Bryn was talking about she wants to have a baby, and she was saying that she went in her phone to look for possible donors and stuff like that, and Aaron just laughed at that, and I don't believe you, and it made Bryn feel really bad. Even if Bryn was exaggerating, even if she knows Bryn for how long? Why are you going to do this to her on national television when that to her is such a personal conversation?
And
She's
You know,
doing it
also,
because they're on national television. That's the
and
reason
also,
oh,
why
but
Aaron's doing it.
what
that's
what good
sad.
does it do to try to find her out and a lot that doesn't involve you? If it is
Mm.
so, and then you would think if it was that distant of the from the truth, why didn't Jesso say, I literally went through that? I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
But I will say though, I love the relationship between Uba and Jessel. Right now, Uba is kind of humanizing Jessel for
yeah,
me because I really
yes.
don't like the way that Jessel treats her family. But when Jessel's around the girls, I do enjoy her. I really do enjoy
She's an
her.
okay, she's pretty
She,
good homegirl. I don't
she's
mind
not
her.
bad.
And
Mhm.
when she told that story about her being topless out in the middle of the
The
club and
best
stuff like
story
that,
of the
it
night,
was
the best
hilarious.
story.
It was.
But did y'all hear what Aaron said?
Her baby was crying on the plane. Oh, she was.
Girl,
That was the most embarrassing moment of her life.
and that's not
First,
even about you, girl. That's not even about you.
And like
child,
Jessica said, whose baby hasn't embarrassed him? We all mothers have gone through that.
Well,
and
we seen how bad Jessel's kids are. Them twins be running around driving her crazy. Her and her husband, child. She ain't got no control over them kids.
not none
None. You know them babies screaming at the
Wait,
top of their lungs on them planes.
everywhere.
wait, talk about Jessel. Let's talk about her husband that said he wanted to go all the way to Iraq to get a sandwich.
Girl, what was the
Let me say this. Let me say this.
say it?
Okay. Jessel and her husband, I don't see any love between them. I
No,
don't
I think
see
there's
a
love.
relationship between
I
them.
see an arrangement.
I see an arrangement. Exactly.
Oh
I
my
see
god.
an arrangement. They're
Oh my
good for each
goodness.
other for everything else but the love, the sex, the kids, all that good stuff. They're good for each other
And
in every
What is
other way.
wrong?
just think about that conversation though. Well, you going for 5 days with your by yourself?
Right.
Well, that's with my girls. Well, what are y'all about to accomplish?
Oh child, he wanted to go and get that
Let the
sandwich
man go. And he was talking about
all
how
the way over in Iraq. He didn't care about the wars and the bombs and nothing. He was just
are you
going over
sure
there
it
to
was
get him that
Iraq?
sandwich.
It wasn't Iraq. It
I
was
think it was
another.
Iraq.
You
What
sure
was
it was a Thailand?
no,
It was some other country. I just know that he would spend more time on the plane than he would actually
Yeah, he
in the
said
okay,
20
yes,
destination.
hours.
Yes.
right.
He said
Wherever
20
he went,
hours.
wherever he went, I can't remember where he was going, but wherever he was going far, far away that he had to
I
get on
got
the
to find
plane and
out
get a
now.
sandwich. He had to get on the plane and find a sandwich. And I was like, oh Lord, I could not. Just so I think Jessel reminds me of no, I can't not necessarily Paris Hilton, but because I've seen Paris Hilton on TV and stuff be around other people and she brings it down and she can fit in. But Jessel kind of reminds me of the posh people that a lot of times they just don't understand that the way they're talking is being demeaning, is being
Right.
hurtful. They just don't get it. But I think the longer she stay around the group, if they can just have patience with her, they'll
Hmm.
understand her and she'll understand them and they can fit in. Do y'all think
But
that Jenna? Go ahead.
here's the thing about that, Regina. Her husband clearly is open enough to tell her the way that you talk to people, Jessel, it
He
makes
did
people
say that.
not want to be around you. So I'm so glad that her husband is not the type to keep that from her. He's
Right.
going to make sure that she's aware of the way that she comes off to people so that
Yes.
she's not
Tammy said
surprised when
Thank
they
you.
don't
It
like
was
her.
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Thank
Yes.
you so
Tammy
Vietnam,
much.
said yes.
yes.
Vietnam. You want to go all the way to Vietnam to get you a sandwich. Go
Yes.
ahead, Jonathan.
Right, but I just love the
Thank
fact
you, Tammy.
that her husband won't allow her to get under his skin. Her because she talks to him kind of crazy, and
I
he
think
just
it's
lets it
marvelous.
roll off his back like water
Yeah.
off a duck's back.
And the
So
girls are trying to tell her, girl, you got you a good one. And she hasn't had any. sex with the husband since the babies was born.
Over a year,
No
y'all.
relations.
And they're a
Over
young
a year.
couple. They're
And
not
and
even
you
old.
and you think he ain't getting his?
Oh wait,
You think he ain't that man is smiling in every single scene that I see him in. You think he ain't getting his? Child.
And this is why I use the word arrangement.
Arrangement. You think I don't know any heterosexual man
oh,
that
Come
will
on
be
now.
okay with going a
oh,
year without sleeping with their wife.
Okay.
Their wife.
oh,
Their wife,
oh, Lord.
y'all. Their wife. And he's still
Oh,
with
thank
her?
you, Tammy.
I wonder why.
That is so funny. That y'all is so funny. Oh wait, what do y'all think about the guy that Bryn showed her fiance when they went to the car place? I think he was cute for her. The one she was engaged to, and she went
I
and they went
believe
on vacation.
I
He was a
believe the
little
man
too
for her
old for
she hasn't
her.
met with.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he was a little bit too old for her. I thought that they had a little bit of chemistry, but I think that's
Yeah.
because they were together before. But to see them in a picture together, I don't like that couple. I'm sorry, I don't.
No? What'd you
And
say,
to
Mike?
be
He
honest,
was really nice with her. I mean, I'll
Mhm.
give him that.
Yes,
He treats her
very
with
respectful.
respect,
Yes.
but just aesthetically, I just don't see them together.
Okay.
aesthetically, I just don't think that for me, someone that has not only been in a relationship with you but also was like engaged to you at one point, if y'all couldn't figure out, or if you were not in a space to be like, you know what, this is the one, I really believe that she has not found the one. I don't care
No,
how
Yeah.
many times she's been engaged, she
three
has not
times.
found, okay, she has not found the one that she wants to be with for the rest of her life.
Hmm.
She doesn't have that. I think she needs somebody that's on her level, that
Hmm.
is chill but
Hmm.
happy to be around her kind of energy,
Right.
and of course knows and respects her. So no matter how often she flirts, because that's just not going to turn off.
It's
Men,
not.
that's not going to turn off no matter what. No matter how much she does any of that, he's secure in who he is, and she's secure in who she has. That's what she needs.
Hmm.
Right.
She has not met her husband yet, I feel.
But you know what? I'm absolutely positive she's going to find him. I'm absolutely
Oh yeah, one
positive.
day.
And it might
She's
even
just
be on
so
this show.
cute.
Who
I can't
knows?
stand it. She's so cute.
She is, isn't she?
Yeah.
And I love her style as well.
Yes.
She knows how
Like
to
her
dress
bathing
down.
suits and all that stuff that she's
Yes.
had.
That body,
And
body, body.
yeah,
Yeah.
she
Hmm.
super
That that
duper cute.
that pink dress with the sleeves in her confessional, I absolutely adore that outfit. I really
I
do.
like Jessel with that big old gold thing and that big
And the
old black.
black, yeah,
I like
that
that.
looks good. That is
I like that.
fashion, honey. That is
Yeah.
fashion. Okay.
Fashion.
I am
Okay.
trying to find what's the lady's name in the Bravo cast member. Hold on, for Housewives of Dubai, because that's actually Uba's cousin.
Ayana.
Ayana,
Ayana.
yeah.
Chanel Ayan.
Yes.
That's her cousin. Now let me tell y'all, I would love to see a show with those two.
Yes,
I would
absolutely.
Hilarity.
love to see
Absolutely.
that. I
And I
mean,
like how,
Chanel is amazing.
and Uba, she's like a little bit more down to earth, but
She
I
Mhm.
think
is.
of course, she'd be able to rock with her cousin very well.
Oh man, that would
Right.
be
But
such an amazing show.
I can totally see myself in this group of women, just like enjoying myself and rolling my eyes at Erin, and then rolling my eyes at Jessel every once in a while because she like to act up when she want to act up. I
Right.
enjoy this.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
But
I like that they
Jessel
go
is
deep
one of
into
those
their
girls. What Jessel is one of those girls, you can still go out and have a good time with her.
Oh
She knows how to
yes,
have a good time. And that's what
yes.
I like about Jessel. You would think that she's a little stuck up because of the way that she treats some people, but at the same time, she's still a chill girl and
she
a
ain't
good
too
time
bad.
girl. She's not really that bad. And
I'm gonna
She
tell
I
ain't
you
got
like
no
though,
that.
problem eating.
I would rather
Okay.
go out with Jessel than to go out with Aaron.
Exactly.
Oh, child, yes, 100 times
I would be
yes.
Exactly.
like, come on, Jessel girl, let's go.
And then on top of that, I kind of see a Sai. That's her name. Sai. She's
Hmm.
not like my favorite. She's not like up there, but I kind of put her
Mhm.
in the middle. I do respect how she does keep it as real as she can,
Yeah.
She
which
does.
is awesome. And I do believe it was wrong for her not to give a peace sign at an event and leave. Um,
Oh,
saying
when
that I'm
she left
hungry
Aaron's
is
place.
personally, I don't believe is enough to say, I'm hungry, I had to go. And if you were really that hungry, like, just be respectful, run out and get something to eat. You said you heard what Uber said, order a pizza.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? And come back into the space and enjoy the rest of the night. Or, all right, y'all, bye girl. Bye girl. Make your rounds
Right.
and
Yeah.
dip.
She just walked out the door without saying anything
Yeah.
and not even the host of the party, who was Aaron at the time. They were at Aaron's anniversary party when she left and went down the street
Yes.
to go get something to eat. But yeah, I didn't like
Aaron's
that
anniversary
either.
party with no
Yes,
food.
exactly.
Yeah, with
But
no food. And to be honest, let's be real. We learned a long time ago the woman hosted you and there was no food. What makes you think that there
there
was
was
going
gonna
to
be
be
food.
viable food at this here event? Are you
I don't
right.
kidding
know
me?
why they
And then
have not
she,
learned eat before you go to these events. Just eat
Thank you.
before you
My
go.
stomach will
especially
be
Aaron's event,
exactly. My
Mhm.
stomach will be full when I arrive.
okay?
Okay.
They
Especially
should have
at
went
Aaron's
grocery
event.
shopping for Aaron's event.
Ooh,
Okay.
not grocery shopping.
That's what they should have did. Drop by the gas station, drop by Popeye, something, get something so that we can
Something.
eat. Because
Right.
Uber
once
Eats.
again, I'm
Where
over here
is the
looking at
event?
I'm looking
Aaron's
at the
place.
venue that they have. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Why do they have pigs in a blanket? Why don't they have any vegan options? I thought that was really weird. Like, what
Wow,
are we doing? What are we
crazy.
doing?
Right.
And then have all those sponsors at the bottom of your invitation.
Okay.
What really are we doing?
Where did all the money go? It clearly went to this venue because it
That's
sure
what I
didn't go
want
to
to
the
know. It
food.
It
looks
went to that
gorgeous, but
dress.
it didn't.
It went to that dress, and
Right,
it
that
went
dress.
to that security
And that
guard that was
ring.
guarding that $1 million jewelry. No,
Exactly.
that was
The money
Uber's
didn't
gift.
go to
That
that.
was Uber's gift, the $1 million jewelry.
It's her ring that she got from her husband. That's where the money went to.
Child.
Child.
I went to my husband's nephew got married,
Mhm.
and child down there in Florida. Nice, beautiful wedding.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the cost of this stuff Aaron did, but when I tell y'all that food was banging, the steaks was this thick,
Come on.
this big. Salmon was just the same size, and I'm not kidding, huge. We couldn't even eat it all. Then out came a taco bar, and
Oh
then after
wow.
that came an ice cream bar.
Oh
We
And
my
eating.
after that
Lord.
came the dessert bar,
We
and
gotta
then
feed
Yeah.
people.
salad bar. There was so much food. I was like, oh,
I don't care what caliber person you think you have.
you
I
got to
don't
eat.
care.
You
You
got to
don't
eat.
have don't think about yourself. And Erin, I'm sure she eventually realized farther down the line. I don't know. I hope she does one day. People don't eat like you, sis.
No,
We
nuh-uh.
need
Here,
food.
here's the thing. I don't think Erin considers anyone but herself. And
Oh, there you
because
go.
that's the way she operates, I don't think she will ever get to that point where
Amen.
she understands that people don't eat like she does. Because again, she does not consider anyone but herself. It's all
I
about her.
hope she picks up something by going back and watching these videos to see how she is a pot stirrer, how
Right.
she is making people feel. I didn't like what she did to Jenna. I didn't like that she did
Yeah.
that to Jenna about, saying what she said, and taking it back in a bad way because Jenna was still trying to get herself together for when these girls came in. And then they talked about Jenna when she put on the wetsuit to get in the water. They
Right.
talked about her then also. I'm like, let Jenna
And
be
see,
And
Jenna.
y'all know why she has it on. Y'all know
Right.
exactly why she's wearing it.
if
So
she doesn't
what
feel
is the issue?
comfortable in a skinny bikini, let her do her thing. That's why I
Right.
love
Right.
Bryn. How Bryn said, "Oh, I think it looks good on her. She still looks so
That's right. Oh, I
fashionable in
love
that
the way
black."
Yes.
And
she said that.
it's like it doesn't matter how we feel. Let's be real. When it comes on to what other people are wearing, it doesn't matter how we feel. It absolutely matters about the confidence that the person embodies. If she doesn't have it for that bikini, and she's literally saying out loud, "If I had the confidence to wear stuff
Right.
like this," listen to the woman.
Right. They
Let
act
her
like they
wear her
don't
wetsuit.
know. They're acting like they don't know. And I hate that. I cannot stand
Yeah.
that.
And she's
It-
trying to come out because y'all saw the nice dress she came in with the straps, the blue and white dress.
Yeah,
And she has
she's
like down
doing
here.
her best. What's comfortable for
Right.
her?
because she said in the beginning, I think it was the first or second episode, she said she doesn't show any of her skin except for the part right here because that's the only place where she does not have
right here.
those marks.
Yeah.
But now she is trying to let go because when she wore that beautiful blue flowy dress with just the straps and everything was down here, I applauded her. I was like, yes,
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna be like that. See, that's how I want to be. I'm gonna be. I
Oh.
love nice and flowy stuff. I love all that.
Oh,
And
right.
right now, I'm currently
Beautiful.
looking at a picture of Aaron right now, and all I want to say is, "Let us eat.
Oh.
We're hungry."
We're hungry. Yes.
Wait, when Brynn came out and had that swimsuit on, that bathing suit, that two-piece, and Sai
so
went over there and
cute.
rubbed her stomach, I was like, oh my gosh, that body, Brynn.
Honey.
That
Ridiculous.
body is amazing.
And you
She
know
can get it.
And you know
Beautiful.
what's interesting? I'm noticing the texture of Bryn's hair, and you can really see her ethnicity right now.
Yes.
It's maybe
Yeah.
because of where they are with the humidity.
Humidity,
I-
yeah.
Yes.
I'm really liking to see
Mhm.
the naturalness of her hair. I'm
Hey,
really
did
liking
you see when she got her hair done?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
And
did.
she
love
told the
the
story
story.
how she spent time in the African American shops because her mama knew she wouldn't. She wasn't. You know, she didn't know what she was doing,
You know
Right.
and
what
that's
she
okay.
did.
And
Mhm.
she was getting
She
her
knew where to
lessons.
take her. That's the thing. She knew where to take her. Okay.
She knew who could do
Come
it.
on, mama. She did that right.
Yeah.
Mhm. But she said she doesn't know what to do with his hair. It's so much.
She has
When
a
she
lot
was
of hair.
actually walking in the bathroom to go talk to Aaron, I thought that was Uba from looking at the back, and I was like, oh, look at
Right.
Uba. But then she turned around, and I was like, that's Brent. I was like, this
Oh,
hair
yeah.
is amazing.
It's
I like how
beautiful.
her
Oh, I love it.
how her
And it seems to
ethnicities
be all
mixed.
hers too.
It's hers.
The
Yeah.
bulk of it,
It's
yes.
all hers anyway.
The bulk of it, yes.
Mhm.
It turned out real nice, but I enjoyed Jenna.
I love Jenna. I hope
It's
Jenna
Jenna
comes
and
back. I hope
Brynn.
Jenna don't let this be her first and only season.
She
Me
learning.
too.
I think she's kind of feeling like she's not sure if she's gonna come back or
Because she
what.
don't need to.
Financially,
Exactly.
she's good, but
Okay.
I really hope she does come
'Cause we
back. I
need
don't
her.
care if she promotes all her products. I want to see them all. I want my gift
okay.
bags. I want to
Give them
see it.
all.
Because what Jenna is doing is Jenna is representing the old over 50 group.
Right.
She's representing us, and she's representing us well.
you know,
Jenna
and it's-
represents the grown and sexy, and that's what
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
loving.
Ooh,
She's
that's it, Donna.
walking in that tall and proud, and she has no qualms about it. And I love her confidence, even though she
Yes.
has her insecurities. She lets her confidence shine through and overshadow her insecurities. And what she does, she covers up her insecurities, and I love that as well.
I think what Jenna is doing, not only is she representing the grown, but she's also representing people that are okay with being themselves and doing them in a group of influential women.
Right, because she's not
Because
going
we
to
don't
try to
see a whole
be.
lot of that.
She's not trying to be like anyone else. She's not trying to fit in with the other girls
Yeah.
because she doesn't
Because she
have
know-
to try to
And
fit
she knows
in.
she enough. She already knows she's enough. She know who.
Exactly.
Did you see that potman? Oh, okay. She knows
Okay.
she enough. Did you see that closet? Oh, okay.
Okay.
See
Okay.
the car that she
You-
drove off in when she
Oh.
left at 6 a.m. Did you see the car?
okay. You know she's doing her affirmations every single morning.
Okay.
Okay.
She's just fine. Okay.
Okay.
So I do hope to see more of her because her personality, I kind of see myself in her. I think that's why I like her so much.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if I was in a group and it's like, hold up, y'all a little bit too much, and I need to wake up at 6:30 in the morning for a meeting.
So good night.
I'm gonna
Bye.
go to my house.
And she has a
Okay.
house. That's the thing.
She
a house.
has one
And her
Okay.
hair was working.
Okay.
on the beach.
Or
While
the
this
heat was
one,
working. One of them was working. The heat
okay,
was working.
it was the
Her
heat
hair-
working,
The heat was out. Right. So her
Mhm.
heat was working.
and she
got
was
in
by
her
the beach,
car,
beach
and she left.
views.
And I'm not mad at her. But she did come back the following morning. She came back.
Right.
Is that not all that matters?
And she helped cook.
And here's the
Aaron,
problem:
she helped cook.
she came back to no food. Am I
No
even being hosted?
food.
Am I even being hosted at this point? Why should I
Child.
even be here? I could have cooked at my own house.
Okay. I could have been eating.
They could have had me
Still,
over there.
I don't
Aaron,
even, out of
girl.
all the ladies, I don't even think Aaron is opening up to us personally as much as all the
no.
other women
She-
are.
No,
We really don't
I
know
think-
much about Erin, to be
Mhm.
honest.
and she's not. And she's not required of it for some reason. Somebody need to push her buttons.
Right,
I
because
need to hear her.
it's so funny how all the other girls are saying that we don't know anything about Jenna, but they're not saying the
We don't
same
know
thing about
nothing about
Erin, and
not
I
too
don't
much about
understand.
Erin, except that she started out doing real estate. She's with the Ekron group, I think it is, or whatever, and she's with her family. Her dad was. I don't really know too much about her. I don't know too much about her, like in depth. Like
And
what was
and
your childhood like? What was all that about?
and you know what? I don't care.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
I don't care.
Be
I'm
truthful,
cool.
Jonathan.
Keep it to
Let us
yourself,
know.
Erin. Okay.
I don't need it.
Okay. I want to know more about Bryn. I want to know more about Jenna. I want to know more about even Jessel. I want to know about
I
more
want
Oh
to
about
yeah, I
know
don't
her.
more
mind
about
Jessel at
Jessel.
all.
Yes.
And
Uba,
you know the reason
Uba's
why?
my girl. When she
Yes,
snatched the glasses off of Aaron,
she sure did.
she meant what she said. Take
She
these
was
Oh,
she was a
glasses off
she
of
was
her.
okay.
playing
Take
about
your
that.
glasses off when you're talking to me, honey. I'm a
Woo!
grown woman. Okay.
She's basically like,
Oh,
I want to see your eyes and you see me. She's like,
okay.
I am not Jessel.
But you know what? The reason why I can stomach Jessel is because I see her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes,
I
I
see
Right.
like
who you
Jessel.
are. I know you ain't gonna give me too much, but I know that we're gonna have fun. I know that things ain't gonna come together all the time with you, but that's
Right.
okay because I see who you are. I don't have
Right.
that's the same thing with Bryn. I see you, sis. If you come at
Yes.
my
And
husband,
wasn't
I'm
Aaron the one talking about Jessel is what did she say Jessel had fake stuff or was that her? That she said he had fake stuff?
I believe so. Yes,
Probably.
Aaron.
It probably
Somebody
was.
said somebody had some fake stuff or something. I don't know. But I like Jessel. Jessel is I didn't like her at first because I was like, wait a minute, where's she coming from?
She had to learn some
But
lessons. That's all.
Right.
yeah, but she has grown on me. I've always loved Uba. Jenna has always been at the top. I really do
For
really
real.
like Jenna. And
I think
Sai,
that's the same for all three of us. I think
Yeah, we love
yes,
Jenna's
Jenna.
all of our favorites.
I like Bryn. Bryn hides a lot of her hurt behind her smile.
Yes.
She hides a
Yes.
lot of her hurt behind her smiles, and I think one of the reason why she's so giddy and she's like,
She
she
chooses
acts charming
happiness.
and all that because she wants to stay in that place because when she is mellow, all of that remembrance may come back to her, so she tries to stay in that happy place.
Yeah, you know what? Bryn is one of those people who chooses joy. I
Yeah.
choose joy. I'm
Yes.
not going to choose to be in a state. And I think that's why she picks and chooses when she's around Aaron because she knows how Aaron is.
She know what's gonna come.
And even she went to Aaron to apologize to Aaron because she knows how Aaron operates. She knows how she has to deal with Aaron. So that's why I love Bryn so much. I love
Yeah.
her.
Aaron
Yeah.
is messy, and I think a lot of it is because Aaron has some self stuff that she's dealing with.
Right.
And
So
I don't think she's let us know what that is, but she's taking it out on all the girls, her own self hurt.
So we all know how Andy Cohen is during the reunions. Do you
Mhm.
think he's going to hold Aaron's feet to the fire during the reunion? I would expect him to personally, but do you think he's going to hold her feet to the fire during the reunion?
I don't know, because sometimes Andy, depending on who the person
He
is,
has his favorites,
sometimes he'll like back up, especially who they're connected to.
right?
So I don't know, because they were on Watch What Happens Live. The
Mhm.
whole
Oh, okay.
cast was on Watch What Happens Live, and he had
Oh,
conversations with all of them and everything. And I forget. Oh, Sai. No. Bryn. They were saying something about who do you think is the messiest one or whatever, and of course Bryn said Aaron.
mm,
And Aaron was like, "Oh, okay, whatever," because so she was kind of getting
Surprised.
everybody.
okay.
But but Andy didn't really say too much, about from my opinion, what I was looking at.
And it
Okay,
could possibly be because we have not seen the whole season just yet.
Not
So
yet.
maybe
that's true.
maybe he wants to hold off with specific questions.
That's what I'm
Um
thinking.
Now
Yeah.
one thing I do need to say about Uba, I think she's great, but I'd rather be with Bryn than Uba, and I'll tell you why.
Why? Because when she went in the restaurant in the kitchen and took the
And
candy,
there we go. That's too much for me. I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would have
Going
been
into
there
some
with her
going to
though. I would have
going
been
into
there.
the whole kitchen and taking a can or
Taking
something.
a
Girl,
can.
if you don't get
Wow.
Beans.
your behind
Yeah,
back there.
beans.
No. That's called stealing, sis. Get out my
Jennifer,
face with
I would have
this.
been with Uber though. I would have got the bag of
And
rice.
And you know
y'all
what,
wouldn't have
Regina?
gone to jail together.
I see Regina and Uba together. I really do.
I see
Uba
it.
and Regina are those types of girls. But
And
I
me
love
and
that
Brand would have
though.
been like, do you see?
Okay. Exactly.
Do you
I would have said, Uber, wait, they got rice.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. And she was about to take that thing if I think it was Sai because
Oh,
she
goodness.
understands that people can go to jail.
Okay.
She gets that. Girl,
Oh,
you
Sai
don't
seems
take
like the
that
type
thing back
that might have been locked up in the past, just
because you
she
never know.
might have a record. She just
Okay.
might not have told us about that yet, but she because Sai got a little bit of hood in her. You know what I'm
oh, she
saying?
got a lot of
Yeah,
hood in her. She got a
because she
lot of
was a
hood.
part of it, and
But
that's
remember,
Right.
okay.
Sai raised herself.
Yes, she
She
Right.
had
did,
to
and
struggle
she
in these
came
streets.
up
So she had, and
by
she
her
was
literal bootstraps.
she had to,
Right.
she had to struggle. So she had to be able to be a fighter,
Hmm.
out here in these streets.
And like, y'all ain't
But
getting me booked, not tonight.
Oh, okay.
Put
Yes,
that
not
thing.
booked. Okay.
Okay.
just get the bail money
Oh,
for me because I'd have been
oh,
right there in that kitchen with that rice.
uh,
I
Mm-mm.
try to find a pot and cook it. 'Cause
okay. I'm not going to the Hooskow for your 6 foot behind, but
Okay.
okay.
And then, to be honest, I would have been like Sal in that moment and just left. Y'all doing too much for me. I'm sorry. And then it's like I'm not even home right now. Like, mm-mm,
oh my
mm-mm.
gosh.
No, thank you.
I like these women. Again, I like them because, as
Yeah,
we bring it to a close, I love that they are very open about their lives.
most of them.
And I'm going to put together a few things and do like a short clip on each one about their past and what they talked about, which I love. And I'll put that on the panel. But you guys, if y'all have not watched Housewives of New York
You
this new
got to.
season with this new cast, you have got to watch. Start at episode 1 because if you start in the middle, you ain't gonna get it. Start at
Right.
episode
But you
1.
need to start at one
Hmm.
Come on
to
up to
learn
the
these
latest
girls.
season. But
Right.
this is a great show so far. Now, my thought was when we come into season 2, who's still gonna be there, and then what else are they gonna be able to share? Because they're giving us so much of their personal life right now. I don't think there's gonna be too much of their personal life left for us for next season. So, what is the topics going to be about on the next season, and who's gonna be back? I don't know, but
To be honest, I believe all of them have the opportunity to come back.
they do.
Hmm.
Everybody wants to see what Brand's doing. To be honest, I don't care if she's still out there, just living
Dipping
her
and
life
doing.
like it's going and dipping in
Okay.
and doing it. I
Right.
just want to see that because she's just too cute. I can't stand it. With Uber, to be honest, I don't care if she get COVID again. I do enjoy her. I like to see her in the element. I love her beauty, her chocolatiness.
Oh,
I love all that
Yes.
carrying
such
on.
good skin.
Just so I would like to see if anything happens with her husband and babies, and her mama. Like what else would happen with that? Sai. Okay. And with Jenna, with Jenna, I think Sai does kind of bring some kind of level-headedness. She does understand the importance of
Agreed.
food. She does like to eat. And hey, I can get with that. You know what I'm saying? Aaron, I think the cast is solid. Whoever did the casting was really great. And
Yeah,
Jenna,
Really
of course,
great.
she got to be around.
Jenna's number
She
one in
can't go
my book.
nowhere.
She's number
She can't
one.
go. She can't go.
Absolutely number one.
If
Yeah.
Jenna leaves, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be,
I feel
I,
away.
there will be
but
such a
I think it's
void.
her choice. Mm-hmm.
There will be such a void in that show if Jenna leaves. There really would be. And I would probably still watch it, but probably not with the same excitement that I am watching it with now.
I
No,
agree.
I will not. Thank you, Erin. She's a great review. Thank you so much.
Thank
She's
you,
also
Aaron.
reminding you guys tonight at 9 p.m. Light of the Leo's going live to have her
Yes.
conversation. Make sure y'all check her out. She has also dropped the link in here. Jonathan has great shows and topics on his channel. JoJo Speaks Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. 7:30, Jonathan, right?
9:30
9:30.
p.m.
That's you at 7:30.
Yeah, that's Juice Radio and Talk Show at 7:30, girl.
It is. You guys, this has been great. I love, love, love this Real Housewives of New York. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It is not like the other Real Housewives of Bravo show. We'll just put the Real Housewives of Atlanta or Real Housewives shows. It's so good.
It's
Yeah, it
really
is.
good.
So
It really
they
is.
really did good by bringing this new cast in. Now, I don't know what they're going to do about these Housewives of Atlanta because there's so much talk going on. I don't know if they're going to bring them back with a full cast, new cast, or what. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll have the conversation. So, Jonathan, as we close this out, go ahead and give us our closing thoughts, and then I'll come down to Light Up the Leo for her closing thoughts. What's your closing thoughts?
Right. Living your truth, y'all. That's what people will gravitate to. That's why we love Jenna and Bryn so much. And I think that's
Yeah.
why we're getting to love Jessel as well,
Mhm.
because they're being their true and authentic selves. Sai, we're also loving Sai. They're
Yeah.
giving us their true and authentic selves. And
Yes.
that's what we love about reality TV, because we have these different types of characters that are giving us this blend of reality. And y'all, I see the difference of our review for Housewives of New York compared to our review of Housewives of Atlanta. We were so much more animated this time because we
Agreed.
actually
We
loved
like the
the show.
show.
We like the show. So
Yeah.
thank you, Bravo, and thank you, Real Housewives of New York, because y'all are doing y'all thing with this franchise.
Yes, I love it. Light of the Leo, what's your thoughts on this?
You know, in a group of people, if you have feelings and thoughts, make sure to be open about saying how you feel about things so that other people cannot flip your words into into something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had just work towards being open and transparent with things, because whether you're concerned about how people would feel about it, it doesn't matter. You got to, it'll be better off. Just say what you need to say. That's it. Say what you need to say.
That's it. Say what you need to say. Don't let anybody get you out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
All
And
Exactly.
right,
you know who don't do that? Jenna. Jenna don't let
Jenna,
nobody get her out of her comfort
Jenna,
zone.
Jenna.
Good right.
What did she
Okay.
say? What did she say? Those people call her Jenna, something, whatever.
I forgot what she said her real name was.
But I love her. I love her. You know, I do. Well, I love y'all too. And I love that y'all watch. Thank y'all so very much for watching. Listen, this is so good. We're going to get ready to go over here to Light of the Leo and see her wonderful show she's having on tonight. You guys check her out and subscribe to her channel tonight. I love it. Y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here. And we're going to have this conversation again next week,
Yes.
Monday, same time, 7 p.m. If you've missed any of our videos, go over there to our YouTube channel. Check them all out, because there's some great topic, great information, and great vibes over
Mhm.
here at
Yes.
Juice Radio and Talk Show. We love y'all for watching. We'll be back for another one. For now, y'all have a wonderful, blessed day, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, y'all.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.
Do you enjoy smooth jazz saxophone? T.D. McCullum has 2 singles available with more to come. The first is an original song called Groove With Me, featuring the classic sounds of Washington, D.C. go-go and his smooth jazz saxophone. The second is called Drunk on Love, a smooth jazz saxophone cover of Rihanna's Drunk on Love from her 2011 Talk That Talk album. Both are available on all major streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube Music, and more. Add them to your favorite library and playlist today. And follow Tyrone on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Mr. T.D. McCullum for your music and bookings. JoJo Speaks is a YouTube channel that goes live every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. with hot topics and social commentary. Come join the Light of the Leo, Mr. T.D. McCullum, and our good friend Mike, Mr. Real 121, for fun and JoJo's unique spin on today's top stories. Go to YouTube, subscribe, like, share, and comment. If you are struggling to figure out who you are and where you're heading, but need a little light to bring you back on track, subscribe to the Light of the Leo for some healing and real conversation. Here is where you will find encouragement and the reminder that you are not alone. Continue your journey to freely be yourself at all times with the Light of the Leo. She goes live Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with her co-host, accountability partner, and little bro, JoJo Speaks. Join Faithful Warrior Ministries for our family and friends Saturday morning prayer. Every Saturday morning at 10-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a great time catching up, sharing testimonies, and having transparent, real conversations about life. We encourage each other and show how we can fit God into each equation of our lives. Enjoy a devotional reading and family prayer. You have a prayer family with Faithful Warrior Ministries. Subscribe on YouTube at Faithful Warrior Ministries, and on Facebook, like us at Faithful Warrior Men. That's M-I-N as in Ministries. Join Pastor Lorenzo Evans and Living in Grace Ministries. The messages are not social media driven. They teach what's true and not what's popular. Living in Grace Ministries goes live every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube to Living in Grace Ministries and click on the notification bell. Pastor Lorenzo also has It Takes a Village podcast on the first and third Saturday of each month, pushing to bring back the village concept. We are more powerful when we are united. Together we stand, and division is not an option. A heartfelt thank you to all of our subscribers who joined us for this video. If you have not already subscribed, go to our YouTube channel, The Juice Radio and Talk Show. Subscribe and click on the notification bell to be alerted whenever we go live. Join our private Juice community. Go to www.thejuicecommunity.com and sign up for free. Follow us on our podcast channel, The Juice Radio and Talk Show Podcast, streaming on all podcast platforms. A great big thank you to our podcast production company, Noye Podcast Productions. They can help you create your own podcast also. Contact them today at houseofnoye.com. Thank you to our sponsor, Custom Apparel Shop. Have them complete your embroidery work and silk screening needs. Do you need a logo created for your fashion apparel or company? Contact Israel Mason today. That is 786-657-7501. Thank you to our main sponsor, Truth and Triumph Ministries. Truth and Triumph Ministries, a ministry that cares about telling people the truth so they can triumph in life. Thank you, Truth and Triumph Ministries, for all you do.